Well, that one's slightly used now, by the way.
I just use that for extra things, but I get the way out and stuff out of.
See, I had almost finished some of them. Go.
Perfect. Alright, so 7x squared and 4x squared is 3x squared, right? Don't touch the exponent if you're subtracting, only when you're multiplying. Peyton, what else can I do? And subtract the -2. Let that focus on. Alright, so what you got is you have -7 subtract -2. These two negatives make a +2. So that would be -5. What else do you have? Abby? There you go, by the 6h down, and these two need to be switched because you want your constant, the -5, in the back. So you should have 3h squared plus 6h minus 5. All okay?
There's subtraction and then there's like h3 there, like 4h3.
Yeah?
What would you do? Would you just like...
You could not combine these then because they don't have the same exponent.
then you just write it all?
Yep, you just bring that down, bring this down, bring the 6 down, and then you could only combine these two. Yep. That's a good question. You could multiply them, but you couldn't add or subtract them. Alright, so for number 2, I need to get rid of this exponent. So, Tyler, do you know how to get rid of this exponent, Emerson? Okay, so what you could do is you could write it out twice, but then that's not really going to help you much. What's that? Does anybody know what the opposite of a square is? A square root. Very nice. But Tyler, if this was equal to something, then yes, I would want to do that. That would be perfect. So the square root and the square cancel out, right? So the only thing that I have left is what's inside parentheses, which is 3x plus 7. No, Tyler was right. I didn't notice my answer choices. Tyler is right. She was right. Alright, so since I did it like this, do you remember foiling? F-O-I-L? I'm sorry, Tyler. You are exactly correct. I did not notice my answer choices. So, alright, F stood for what? First. It's the first number in this parentheses, which is 3x, times the first number in the other parentheses. So 3x times 3x is 9x squared, right? So I can mark out A and B. So F stands for first. What the O stand for? Outer. Very nice. Alright, so the outer twomost numbers on the very, very outsides are 3x and 7. So 3x times 7 is 21x. And then the I stands for inner. The two inside numbers that are right next to each other are 7 and 3x, which is another 21x. So that is, I don't even have to finish it, because 21 plus 21 is 42. The only one that has 42 is right here. What?
How do you know which problem is going to be which thing?
Well, did you see how I looked at my answer choices that they gave me? And I realized that 3x plus 7 was not going to work when I got rid of the square root.
Well, yeah, but me thinking about it, I do get square plus 7. So they just combine like terms like...
We should get 6x squared plus 7.
If you did 3x,
well, because it has parentheses, you can't distribute that square like that. The square means 2, so you would write it out twice the way Tyler did.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm talking about, I don't understand how, like the FOIL thing.
Because it has 4 terms. If it has 4 terms, and there's 4 letters in FOIL, right? That's the way I remembered it when I learned it.
But there's not 4 terms.
Yep, like if you had 3x plus 7 and 3x plus 7 plus y, something like that, then you could not do it then. You could not do FOIL. And we're gonna have a whole lesson on going back over when to do this kind of stuff in a few weeks. Alright, number 3. So in the figure below, let me get some highlighters out, or some different colors. This will help y'all. Alright, what do we got? We've got AD is right here. And they said it's perpendicular to BD. So if it's perpendicular, remember from geometry, that means you have that little right angle they've already drawn in for you. Alright, and then it says that AC is perpendicular to BC, which is why you have that little right angle right here. And then it says AD is congruent to BC. So where's that at? Let's see. AD is congruent to BC. So guys, you remember from geometry, if they're congruent, what does that mean? They're the same size, right? Alright, so which of the following congruences is not true, okay? What you got, Jacob? You got G? Alright, let's see. AD is congruent to AE. Do y'all agree with that? Yeah? Let me see. AC. Yeah, I agree with that too. Good job. Good job. Alright, so that's your bell ringer. So what we're going to do today is, I figured since we have a long weekend that I really didn't want to teach you anything new and then have a quiz tomorrow and then have 3 days and then come back Tuesday and y'all like forget everything we did today. So what do y'all say we get the computers and we get on Google Classroom, and there's 3 websites on there. One is reviewing graphing. One is reviewing functions, like is it a function or is it not a function? And the other one is finding f of x, values of f of x. So here's what I want you to do first.